if you look at it in its clearest form, critical minerals are the root to the security of a future economy that's based on net zero and low carbon. We are moving from a fossil fuel-based economy to a mineral-based economy in which battery storage, the storage of energy, the movement of energy between places in the electron movement is all going to be based on using substantial and much larger volumes of critical minerals. So every country in the world is in the same space.
The mining industry is now being asked to deliver on. It's a huge challenge. And I at times wonder if we're going to be able to pull it off. And yet, if we don't, where are we? So we have to, and yet the challenge is huge.
At the other end of the spectrum, critical minerals offer the mining and the extractive industries a new life that transitions into the future, one that puts mining and the importance of extracting and processing the materials into the heart of the economy we want and the low carbon future that we want to fight climate, but also to kind of grow more advanced technologies.
We've just heard that critical minerals will save the world. We're on the way to zero carbon. It's a national security, purpose and concern for us there. And for Canadians, it will also save you income tax. So that's another good reason to look at critical minerals, which I'll go deeper in. And it creates jobs in the north, in our great country. And it's also going to help philanthropy, which I'll explain a little further. So it just checks off so many different boxes, and we're world class.
One way or another, humanity is going to have to find these materials if we're to address climate change. But the choices of where we get them, I think, have moral and economic implications for our country.
But for those that want to help their charities out, when you put these two tax policies together, you get an exceptional tax savings to the point where you can make a donation as low as 10, 20 cents per dollar, not the regular 50 cents. And that's because you're helping two policies. You're helping jobs and the venture capital the government wants, and then you're helping philanthropy.
We have a mining sector that is better built out than most other places. We have a lot of advantages to start from and to build from, and that's what gives me hope.
What gives me hope in the industry is that the share's been beaten down in mining in general, but also critical minerals where it shouldn't have been. These flow-through shares, the government's giving you 100% tax deduction. So a share that used to be at $1 is now down to 70 cents, 60 cents out of the budget. We can buy a flow-through share and get 50% more tax savings. So your purchase of that share is not at 60 cents now, it's at 30 cents.
Is that when you combine that we have the resource, when you combine that we have the ability to exploit that resource properly, and then you look at the innovative approach that we have in our economy, we have all the ingredients to succeed. I think that the issue that would be important for us is to just believe we can succeed and actually take it that step. As you said, 9 times out of 10, not every innovation and invention makes it. But for the 1 or 2 that make it from the list that kind of can deliver on the clean technology, that sort of future we want, it's an opportunity. It's just an amazing opportunity.